Hi and welcome back to Warframe. Today we're going to have another look at the Phage here. Now, this was a weapon I looked forward to. It leveled up really quick. I dropped a catalyst in it. Pardon me. Was planning on forming it and making this a hell of a weapon. Starts life pretty rubbish if we're honest. It's got no crits. It's got a pretty pathetic fire rate. The accuracy is only 50, which is good considering this turned out to be a shotgun. But 330 viral damage, that wasn't that much. And then we installed some mods. The status effect, which being an elemental based weapon, or an element based weapon, or whatever the hell you want to call these things, the status chance is important. Or the proc chance, whatever the hell people keep calling these things. The critical didn't move at all. Fire rate went up with a fire rate mod, but nowhere near enough. The accuracy stayed the same, but the viral damage went from the 330 it had to 4,500, and we added heat damage because I think we actually ended up putting in 3 different elements into this weapon. Now we go to upgrade. You can see ice and toxin, they're the 2 that make the viral damage. Obviously I used the toxic barrage just because it gives plus 60% status chance. That's the one we got from the last event that ran over the holidays. Then obviously we have the normal damage mod. We did try increasing the ammo, though I have just realised major cock up there on my behalf. Wow, really? Why don't I just take this out like so? Come on, scroll back up. I hate that. And drop this one in there. That's better. I meant to do that, but it was level 29 when I put that in, so I never got the last 2. So that never happened. But anyway, we've added a little bit of ammo, even 15%. It isn't that much, but this weapon is not that hungry for ammo. Then it's shotgun spars, which is a fire rate. Not necessarily needed, but helps a lot. Then Blaze. This is a nightmare mode mod. It's added 60% extra damage, just like the point break up here, point blank. But it adds extra fire damage. So if you have that, that is a really useful mod to put into this because it's going to add more damage to it, and it's going to add an element as kind of a side effect, which, you know, you're talking 1,000 fire damage from that one mod there. And then of course we topped it all off with Hell's Chamber, the shotgun multi-shot. That, if we actually take that out and have a look at the damage, it halved the damage, because each one of these outer bits of the end of the weapon, the 6 points, each one of them actually shoots 2 beams off it using that multi-shot mod. So that multi-shot mod is definitely necessary. And that is literally all the mods installed. Only thing I did was I installed a catalyst, which I have been doing more and more to weapons. I've been going back over older ones, installing them. Haven't formatted it, as you can tell by the lack of stars, and it is nice and powerful. The only reason I don't think I'm going to go any further with it is because it's just the spread when you start shooting. You've got to aim down sight to get the spread to come in a little bit, and when it's doing this much damage, they're usually dead by that point, so you've done nothing but waste ammo and time. So it is a bit of a shame. If that spread was a little bit closer, would be much nicer. That is where you should really fit this one. The Tainted Shell, that's a corrupt mod from the vaults on the derelict ships, the derelict void ships. Putting that in there should bring them closer together. It's also going to make any shotgun, it's going to give it a hell of a longer range, but it is just a pain in the ass mod to get hold of, and a pain in the ass mod, an expensive mod to upgrade. So personally I'm not going to bother with it because I don't use shotguns that much, since they basically ruin the heck. But I might try this in here at a later date, but for now this is a perfect setup because it doesn't have a format and it does an insane amount of damage. Okay, so this thing suffers from the same kind of problem most these, let's just say, energy beam based weapons. If I stand back here and shoot at him, nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. Still nothing. Ammo's still going down. And he's dead. That's half a clip to kill him in half a second. Because it has very limited range, which completely ruins it. It's horrible, and one of the main reasons I don't use this weapon that much anymore. Kind of spoiled it for us. I mean, the damage is great, but by the time you've actually focused this in on somebody, they're already dead. You would think that fire rate would make the beams come close together quicker, but it doesn't. And that's one of the big downfalls to this. And I did like it because the grouping, you can actually aim downside, get it a little bit closer together like that, so it still covers a huge area. And just run around and kill everything. It's great against infested like that. See? It actually got the grouping smaller together, but I'm running around and it's staying there. Or I can make it a little bit tighter. Or very tight. Or you can run around with it just covering the entire room. And that to me made this a great little weapon, but the more I used it, the more I found myself wasting ammo from trying to aim at people with it, get the groupings in close, and they'd already died. Of course I say that and we'll come across a heavy again. Nice. For heavies it's great, but for everyone else you just find yourself wasting ammo constantly. And it's just that mixed with the lack of range, it kind of put me off this weapon. I cocked up on that one. There we go. A little bit closer together. I mean, it doesn't use a great deal of ammo, which I thought was really nice because, well, there is certain energy weapons out there that just eat up ammo. Because while you have the trigger held in, or you're firing, or however you want to put it, you are using ammo. But this one, even with fire rate on, is going down really slowly. And that's one clip and we've ran around that twice now. So it's not that bad on ammo, but it's bad enough. How I'm not dead yet, I don't know. Slash damage is a pig. But it, without dropping a former into it, it's still a powerful weapon. It can be made more powerful, but what's the point when you're basically going to put it away and go back to your preferred weapon after you've leveled it up and found yourself wasting ammo? At least that's what I did anyway. I might go back to it once I finish some other things. Fire leader with a shield, insta-kill. This thing has an insane amount of damage. It is a really, really nice weapon. They just ruined it with that the fire rate not bringing the grouping together quick enough, that's all. So we'll leave that off here for now. I've got this equipped now, I might former it just for the sake of it. I don't really have any mods big enough to want to do that. Nah, I won't. I'll put it away. I've got some other weapons I've got to level up in the meantime. Just want to see how quick it eats these up. Oh, that was insta-killed. That was nice. But anyway, as I say, it's mainly down to the ammo. It's going to eat up the ammo just because you're constantly running around trying to get the grouping to come in closer. And by the time you do, they're usually dead anyway. So it's just an ammo wasting weapon, that's all. And I'm almost out of ammo already. And I've already used the ammo thing once. Because we failed miserably and ran out of ammo. So we'll leave this off here for now. Thanks for watching and I'll catch you next time.